Many South Africans associate the IFP with its longest-serving leader, Inkosi Mangosuthu Buthelezi, who has played a major role in the country's history. However, few know the deputy president of the party, Inkosi Mzamo Buthelezi, who is also the mayor of the Zululand District Municipality. He joins us now on Morning Live to talk about his role as the deputy president of the IFP and a traditional leader and a mayor, of course, this, of course, in the lead-up to the 2019 national elections. Good morning to you, and thank you so much for coming through, Inkosi.
Good morning, Miranda, and good morning to your viewers.
Thank you so much. Now, just before we talk about the IFP in the past, let's just, talk about the party and its position now leading to the 2019 elections.
I believe the IFP is growing very well. We are satisfied as the party that we have done well during the local government elections. Taking into account the fact that in 2011, during the split of the NFP, we lost so many members who defected the NFP. But we are happy to say most of those people are coming back, and that has been proven by the fact that we're doing so well during the last year's local government elections.
Yes.
And whenever there are by-elections, we make sure that we win those by-elections, which is a sign which shows that the IFP has regained its lost ground.
All right. So what do you attribute your increase in support to?
We attribute firstly to our leader, Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, and also the fact that people have seen that Inkatha is a party of integrity. They have realized themselves that they were misled to believe that the IFP was not the right party, and also we always take it as a blessing in disguise that they once defected, because for them to be able to see the best qualities of the IFP, they couldn't see that inside. So when they were outside the party, they realized that no, that's not what they wanted, what they get from other parties. And then they were able to come back home and say, no, we made a mistake. This is where we belong. This is a party that's a party of integrity, and this is a party that is there to serve our interest. So we believe that our strength as a party of integrity and our strength that we have leaders of substance, that's what have actually encouraged people to come back to join the IFP. Not necessarily from the NFP, also from the African National Congress.
Other parties as well. But then, do you agree that if a person makes mention of the IFP, one automatically thinks of Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi?
That is true to some extent, because he has been the leader of the IFP from its inception, and also he's a statesman, so he's known. That is true that many people associate the IFP with him.
Yeah.
But also you've got other leaders, and because he has actually groomed so many leaders, we believe that so many people know that the IFP is there and will be there even if the president himself is no longer the leader of Inkatha.
Yeah, we've seen some young leaders like Mkhuleko Mhlengwa in Parliament, someone who's very energetic. Is he really bringing what you desire to the IFP?
Of course, yes. The fact that he's known to all South Africans, and you are saying that he's an energetic young person, that is also a sign which shows that the prince himself, the leader of the IFP, believes in young people, and he knows that the future of our country and the future of the party is actually on the hands of young people. So that's why he's investing in them. And we're proud of the fact that the Inkatha is actually investing so much in young people. And for your information, if I may say, Inkatha was the first part to have the youngest deputy president in South Africa, which was myself.
Which is yourself.
Yes, which that on its own shows that Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi believes in young people.
All right. You're the deputy president. What's the state of affairs now within the IFP? Is Prince Mangosuthu going to, officially step down after the 2019 national elections? Are you going through? Because I remember he wanted to step down since 2006, but apparently the party had agreed that he continues. So what's the state of affairs currently?
Prince Mangosuthu is a disciplined member of Inkatha. He serves at the request of members of the IFP. From 2006, he actually wanted to retire, and we requested him to take us through, and that will be dependent in December. It's a conference that will decide whether he stays or whether he...
But what's the general feel currently?
General feeling, as far as he's concerned, he would like to retire and also give leadership to other leaders. You're
the deputy president now. Are you ready to take over the reign?
It's not necessarily about the deputy president per se, because IFP is led by a collective, and I said this even in 2012, that it's not about the deputy president, it's about the collective leadership. So even if the president actually retires, the conference will then decide, because it's not automatic that the deputy president takes over. Our constitution provides that the deputy president takes over when the president retires before the end of his term.
Yeah.
So now the term has expired as we're going for the conference in December. So it's not automatically the president will be the president of the Inkatha. Right. It will be the rank and file.
But my question to you is still the same. Are you ready if you were to be nominated to take over?
I believe I'm ready because I've served under him and I've learned a lot, and I believe that the rank and file of the IFP are happy about the way I serve them. So I believe when the constitution is open, then we will consider and take it there. And also it's not about whether I feel I can or I don't. It will depend on the rank and file of the party because they are the one that decides.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about your relationship with Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi. What kind of relationship do you have with him? Because you know there are always reports. Abantu bayakhuluma nje ukuthi engathi izinto azikho right between the two of you. Some are even saying that you might even be shown the door. What's the state of affairs?
That is too far from being the truth. You know, people like to speculate things, and most of the time it's our enemies that are saying that. The relationship between myself and my president is very good, it's healthy, and I will say I'm very humble to serve under him and by the level of trust that is got in me. And I once said this when I was interviewed to say, even if when he sends me everywhere, he does not even prescribe for me as to what I must say there. That's how much he's got trust in me. And he's such a humble person, I must say. So what people are saying is just speculations, because, you know, people like to make issues. And what you said that I may be shown the way tomorrow will be there. You will see yourself.
All
so
right.
that will prove the fact
so
that
no
not
truth
true.
to those
there
allegations.
There is absolutely no truth to those allegations. Yes.
But in terms of political prospects of the IFP, what do you think there will be for the 2019 general elections?
We believe we'll do very well, and we believe that the current trend actually shows that the IFP is in a better position to do very well. Our main target is to actually govern the province of Zulu-Natal and also increase our support in other provinces where we already have support, like in Gauteng, Mpumalanga, and we have strategies to make sure that we achieve our goals. And for us to reach that, we must make sure that if we want to bring back KZN, we have so much support in the rural areas. Our focus is Durban and Pietermaritzburg. So if we can increase our support there, then we have so much hope that we will actually govern KZN.
And we've currently seen many political parties taking a stand against corruption, against state capture. What's your view as the IFP in terms of what is happening in South Africa, the leadership of the current president, and of course in relation to state capture?
The Inkatha Freedom Party is known to be the party of integrity, and wherever we've governed, there has never been any allegations of corruption, whether it's at the municipal level, district, even when we're in charge of KwaZulu-Natal. There's never been any corruption associated to us, which shows that we believe in clean governance, and that is what we strive for all the time. And of course, we are worried about what is being said about the President Jacob Zuma, but also we, as the IFP, believe that it's an internal affair of the ANC. Whether he stays or he goes, it's up to the ANC itself. But it's a fact that we cannot allow our country to be captured, and we can't allow our country to go down through one man.
All right, just a quick one on this one. Do you have faith in the Miranda Commission investigating political killings in KZN?
We've got no reason to doubt the commission, and we believe in that commission. We only hope that it will actually bring us the reasons as to why there are such political killings. And it's a pity that we only talk about political killings as if it's something that's just happened. We've got leaders of Inkatha Freedom Party who were killed many years back, and nobody actually cared even to commission a commission to look into that. But we believe that now that they've realized, we don't know whether it's because it's their own members that are killing each other, but we believe that the commission will actually assist in uncovering all the reasons.
All right, Inkosi, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, there you have it. Inkosi Mzamo Buthelezi is the Deputy President of the IFP, is also the Mayor of the Zululand District Municipality. We're talking about the state of affairs within the IFP. We're taking a break here on Morning Live. Your news headlines will follow.